Hey guys, I'm going to start our recipe with a really basic applesauce. I'm peeling 5 Granny Smith apples. I would usually do a combination of Granny Smiths and Golden Delicious apples for a nice sweet to tart flavor ratio, but I'm using what I have on hand. Use whatever apples you like. After peeling, I'm going to go ahead and roughly chop them, discarding the cores. Toss your apples into a large pot over medium heat. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar and a 1/4 cup of white sugar. How much sugar you need really depends on the apples that you use and your preference, so do this to taste. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, optionally a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a little grating of whole nutmeg. Add 1 to 1 1/4 cups of water. Give it a stir, then simmer for 15 to 20 minutes or until the apples are fork tender. Then mash it to your desired consistency. I'm going for a chunky applesauce, but you could puree this if you want it to be extra smooth. Moving on to our potato pancakes, I have 2 large washed red potatoes. I would usually go for russets for this application, but reds are what I have on hand. I'm going to shred these using a food processor. You could also just use a box grater. Then I'm going to add 1 small onion peeled and quartered. Now these aren't going to be super crisp fried latkes. Those are super delicious, but these are going to have a soft pancake-like texture and appearance. Now I want to get rid of as much moisture as I possibly can, so I'm putting this in a cheesecloth lined strainer over a large bowl. I'm going to lightly salt it and let it sit for 15 minutes. This is going to really help draw out the moisture. After 15 minutes, I'm going to squeeze the heck out of it, drain the liquid, then add our grated potato and onion into a large bowl. 2 tablespoons of kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper. You could also add herbs and garlic if you like, but I'm going to keep this really simple and straightforward today. 2 beaten eggs, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 to about a 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. Then stir until well combined. As a final component, I'm going to add a touch of kosher salt, black pepper, and cinnamon to sour cream just to give it a little flavor boost. This is going to be a nice topping for our potato pancakes. Now in a pan over medium heat, add a touch of oil. Spoon or scoop in some of our mix into the pan and shape and flatten into a pancake shape. Add a knob of butter and cook 3 to 4 minutes on each side or until golden brown. To plate these up, I'm spreading a layer of our applesauce, then adding a few of our potato pancakes, and then a dollop or 2 of our cinnamon sour cream. The potato pancakes are soft and savory. The apples and cinnamon really bring a nice sweet and spice element to the dish, and the sour cream provides creaminess and tanginess. It's a classic, super simple, easy, and rustic dish you can make with ingredients that are probably already laying around the house, and you can easily modify it to your tastes. I hope you enjoy.